It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Jubel. They're a microbrewery based in London, and this is their beer cut with peach. It's a 4% ABV session lager in a 330ml bottle. Lovely looking label, orange bottle cap. Without further ado, let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. I'm looking forward to this one. Nice bit of smoke on the bottle opening. I picked this beer up in Sainsbury's recently. So a very clear looking lager, good levels of slow moving carbonation, heads dissipated quite quickly. The one thing I will say about this brewery label, there's something they're talking themselves about being beer pioneers. We are the beer pioneers, but there's not much on the label. There's not even like an address of where you can find this brewery. I had to go on Untapped and it just said microbrewery based in London, and I don't know, can you guys comment in the comments box? I mean, hopefully it's an independent brewery, but when you get beers like this, what I found in the past is when you get beers like this, which they look fantastic, the labels are good, they're saying all the right things, it's almost like it's being over marketed. It's something's hiding away a little bit. I wish there was more information. I had to go to an external website, couldn't find anything really on the back of the bottle. Jubel, beer cut with peach. I mean, that's the name of the brewery, but it could have been the name of the beer. But anyway, let's get the aroma. It smells okay. Now, I've been in this industry for 11 years. Nothing really kind of like goes under my radar in terms of like new breweries coming up slowly and doing really well, and then they end up in the supermarkets. But this brewery, I don't know anything about, from London, and they've just gone straight into Sainsbury's. There's just a couple of things that are not kind of adding up to me, and the aroma of the beer smells slightly of big beer. It's a synthetic kind of peach aroma. Mine with a light lager. Let's dive into this one. Cheers, everybody. It's okay. It's okay. The other thing as well, I actually went to Untapped. And Untapped, they already wrote their own description for the beer. It wasn't done by an independent person. It wasn't done by how Untapped should work, is people drink the beer, they write a description about the beer. But the brewery have written their own description on Untapped, said it's dripping with peach, and when that kind of, yeah, it's all a little bit well hidden. I mean, it's an okay beer. It's a peach light lager. It is indeed very drinkable. It's very refreshing. Peach flavour. Peach concentrates. be better if they use real peach in the beer, real peach kind of fruit. But they've chosen the concentrate, which again rings light bulbs in my mind. It's just there's something about this whole thing that just doesn't add up to me. And I've done this before. I've sniffed out a beer, sniffed out a lager. It was about 6 years ago. It turned out that this brand sprang up from nowhere. They said that the beer was a Czech Pilsner, and it ended up being a Czech contract brewed Pilsner that was owned by Heineken. So, you know, I did a lot of digging with that one, and I found out that, yeah, it was just a Heineken kind of connection, massive connection with this beer, and it wasn't really actually a Czech Pilsner. And I tell you what happened with that one. I had a telephone call off the people who made the beer, and they threatened me with all kind of lawsuits and stuff. So I haven't done as much digging with this one, because I'm at the point now where I don't want the issue, I don't want the trouble, I don't want the phone calls. All I can do is go on my kind of instinct with this beer and go, there's a lot of missing parts and pieces to this beer that they're writing their own untapped stuff about this beer before it's even been released, type of thing. And it's peach concentrate and it's light lager. It's okay. It's okay. Would I buy it again? I mean, it depends how much you like peach. If you're a big fan of peach, then you'll probably buy quite a bit of this and drink quite a bit of this and enjoy it. There's no off flavours. There's nothing wrong with the beer. It's just too much like non-information regarding who owns it, who brews it, who's behind it, you know? And just to give you a read now, on the back of the label, it's all marketed, it's all like come from a big professional, like they've got money to market this beer, which again, microbreweries, not a lot of them have any money to do this type of thing, so which makes me think this could be big beer hiding somewhere. We're the beer pioneers, they put. Conforming is boring, so we've gone off piece to cut through the conventions of craft. We're fueling adventures off the well-worn path, so join us on a mission to pioneer a new style of beer. Peach is our alpine brew. After discovering a dangerous, refreshing beer tradition on an alpine adventure, we set off on a mission to brew our own back home. Who are these people? There's nothing. Who are you? You know, it's sort of like we and you've been on an adventure, and yeah, all right. Uncover a lively Pilsner style lager cut with a refreshment of juicy peaches. At Jubel Beer. I just think it's been set up as some kind of like sub brand. Are they a microbrewery? Where are they based? There's no address. There's nothing on the label. It's all right. It's an okay peach lager. It's a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Thanks for watching. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.